This is my jar of overnight oats. This is what I'm going to be having for breakfast. I have to start putting carbs back in my diet because I'm not getting all that fat from all that meat. So, better than starvation. And I plan on doing a long run today, so we'll see how this goes. There we go. Little train station along the scenic railroad. I'm running up from Corriganville, Maryland to Frostburg, Maryland. I'm going to make it a half marathon. Whew. Look at these things. Look at those things. Little single unicycle kind of thing with no seat. Pretty interesting. A little side note about the scenic railroad. Now, it passes a small town called Mount Savage, Maryland. It's where my wife's originally from. I lived down here for about four years with her till I dragged her out kicking and screaming. But it's a nice little town. Been a while since I ran this scenic railroad. Last time I did, it was a full-on downpour. I didn't check the weather forecast. Jumped out of the car. My wife drove away. And there was no cell service here at that time. So what did I do? Can't chase after her. She's doing 45. So I ran the trail in a steady rain. It kind of sucked, but it's one of those things that turns into an experience, a memory, you know, a little something that'll always be with you and maybe prepare you for the next time, like today. It's a beautiful day. I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can get a peek of Mount Savage, Maryland. Let's see. Sorry. Small town, USA. Welcome to Frostburg, Maryland. All right, getting off the trailhead here. I gotta run up to the actual town of Frostburg. Once I get there, I'll be meeting my wife and her family and one of my sons at the Princess Restaurant to finish this. And I'm gonna eat the guts out of a cherry pie. And it's gonna taste good. It's probably gonna make me puke. So far, got 10.5 miles in. Look at this fucking switchback chicane. It's gonna bring me up to the old depot. Right around a 10-minute to 10-15 mile pace for the duration. Something like that. There you go. That's one of the parking areas. You got some artsy looking sculptures along this trail. Trying to bring the Renaissance kind of feeling back to Frostburg, Maryland. This place is pretty poverty stricken. There is a University of Maryland, Frostburg State University here, which pretty much dominates the whole entire place, other than a few factories, small businesses. And then of course you have the big box mega corporations, Walmart and such. But look at that view. This is where my wife grew up. Yep. Deep down in the hollow of Mount Savage, Maryland. All right. I'll check in once I get to the Princess Restaurant. Here you go. There's the old depot. There's an old trestle tunnel there. It's all closed off. And yet another hill. Yet another hill to climb. Makes you wonder, whose bright idea was it to run this? Oh yeah, it's mine. No one but myself to blame. All right, see you up at the restaurant. There it is, Princess Restaurant, Main Street, Frostburg, Maryland. The last push killed me. A little steep elevation for what I'm used to. I end up 11.13 miles, 10-15 minute pace. Now it's time for me to get some cherry pie.